Tanakwe, Talofa, and good morning to people of the internet, and welcome to A Right in the Childhood Extra. On this part of the show, I look at outside kids media, like games, YouTube series, and wider genres, to ensure they get the treatment that they deserve too. Now, some of you are looking at the title and going, wait, episode 2? But this is the first episode, isn't it? Well, no. I've actually decided to rebrand my old H2O Mermaid Adventures reaction as the first episode, so this is technically episode 2. But screw continuity, let's talk. Now, back in 2015 I released my first episode of Run the Childhood, in which I did a comedic takedown of LazyTown. Now, since then, quite a few developments have taken place, and it did get me thinking, was there something that I missed? So I decided I would take another brief look at LazyTown. However, I decided that I wasn't going to do a complete re-review or delete the original video, because there's a lot I'm still proud of in that first episode. But let's have a look. What did I miss? Now, even with reconsideration, there are comments I still stand by. The puppets look creepy as hell, and I don't think they needed to make a big song and dance about Sportacus doing any little basic movement. Seriously, imagine yourself in the situation. I'm gonna make myself a cup of tea. Oh no! Not going to apologise for that. The show has stuff that annoys me. Deal with it. But what about the music of the series? Well, I loved the theme song. It sets the tone, and it does get you in the mood to exercise as well. Bing Bang Digga Digga Dum, I found annoying and repetitive, and I still do.
Bing bang digga digga dum, funny words I sing when I am dancing, dancing.
That was not an excuse to play it! As for the middle songs, I ended up remembering the ones that I hated. Those being Teamwork and Cooking by the Book. However, one certain song that became a meme I love. We Are Number One is crazy fun and well performed. Kudos to Seth and Carl and the others. I actually only encountered the song when it became a meme, so yeah. More on Carl himself in a bit. I've developed a soft spot for You Are a Pirate, and I don't mind no one's lazy in LazyTown either, so there is more good to say about LazyTown's music. I didn't really look at performances, but I'd say for the human actors, they do a decent job. I made fun of Robbie Rotten's premise, and yeah, it is a bit silly, but Carl is incredibly energetic and outrageous as him, and even in spite of my complaints, still makes a good villain for this show. I've actually grown to like him a lot more, especially since the memes began. It was sad to see him pass away from cancer, but I do want to say to the community, kudos to you for backing him all the way during his year of healing. Your kindness to Carl is heartwarming and a great reflection on his legacy. Stephanie is fine too, a good dancer and singer. And as for Magnus Schwinger's Sportacus, as critical as I might have been of aspects of the character, I can admire Schwing's athleticism. Though not that great an actor. But at the very least, he plays Sportacus better than Anton Poldark in Spy Next Door. Yes, I've seen that movie, I never want to see it again. I still don't like the puppets and their generic archetypes, enough said. As for the message, I still stand by most of my comments, but maybe I was reading too deeply into the message. Moderation is still something important to teach the kids too, but small things I picked out should probably have not been painted in the light I decided to. Plus, I'll give Magnus credit. The man wanted to fight a decline in healthy lifestyles for kids, and that's great. But while I may not view it as being 100% successful, and may make still some criticisms of the direction, the intention is still good. So, would I revise my score for LazyTown up? Yes, I would. There was a lot more good to have paid attention to, and things I should have better thought out at the time. Then again, I was 17 at the time and have grown up a fair amount. Even with my problems with it, the show I'd revise up to a 5.5 out of 10, compared to the 3 out of 10 I gave in 2015.
Go, 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 get up, LazyTown. It's the start of a brand new day. Things are upside down here in LazyTown. Adventure's just a moment away.
Well, that's it for LazyTown. Thanks for joining me for this brief re-review. And if you want to watch the original episode or any of the other episodes of the main show, you can find it right at the end of the video. But that's another childhood over. So until next time, goodbye. Haerera.